Hi everyone, I'm going to show you Yagura opening today, and I'm going to show you only the first 24 moves of Yagura opening because it's a very important basics of Yagura, which is often called 24 move set of Yagura. And actually Yagura strategy is a very difficult strategy, and there are many deep reasonings under the 24 move set, and I had to do some research on it preparing for this video. But I can't go into all of those deep moves behind, so I'm gonna just make an overall explanation here. So when you want to play Yagura, first you have to go pawn to 7f, and you can play Yagura opening if white plays pawn to 8d. And now black moves the silver now to 6h. It's important to move the silver here because if white keeps moving the pawn, you have to defend 8f squared by the silver. And if you didn't move your silver, you have to defend it by a bishop, and it's not gonna be Yagura opening. Well, you can try to make Yagura even after this position, like this, and then move the bishop and then the silver. But you're gonna have to take care of this pawn not to be taken by the bishop, and it's a clumsy way of making Yagura. So at this position you have to move the silver. Oh, you shouldn't move it to here, because 7h square is where the gold should go to. So you have to go silver to 6h, not to block the gold's path. And by the way, white won't push a pawn here actually, because even if he doesn't, black will eventually move the silver to here. So white wants to keep this square open for his knight. Attacking the silver. It's a good way to attack the silver. So at this position white opens the bishop's diagonal, but black shouldn't make a bishop trade here. I won't explain the reason here, but if you want to know the reason, refer to lesson number 14 of my How to Play Shogi series. So anyway, white's bishop is attacking black's bishop, so black has to block it. Well, in the old Joseki it was silver to 7g, a normal move. But in the latest Joseki, pawn to 6f is thought to be the better. I'm going to explain the reason later. Now white will play silver to 6b, and here black should go pawn to 5f. This pawn push is important, because if black, say, move the silver to 4h, white will try to make a rapid advancing silver attack. Like this. And it's not that black is losing or anything, but white will get hold of the initiative here. So you should go pawn to 5f, and now if white tries a rapid attack, this time you can move the bishop to here and make this powerful counterattack. So black's fine. Alright, so after pawn to 5f, white usually plays pawn to 5d, and black develops the right silver and white the left silver. A very good symmetry. Now at this position, now it's time for black to move one of his golds. This or this. Well, actually the standard move here is gold on 4 to 5h. And before I explain the reason for this, I have to talk about rapid castling. So I'm gonna just move only the black pieces. The regular process of building Yagura castle is building up the castle first and move the bishop out from the castle by 2 moves, and then bring the king into the castle. But there's another way to do this. Instead of moving this gold to 7h, you can keep that gold there and just move the king over the gold like this. And this process is called rapid castling. You can save one move by this process because the bishop has moved only once. But the problem with this rapid castling is that this king and the gold will be in a pretty dangerous position, especially at these timings So now let's go back to this position. So the reason you move the right gold is that black wants to keep the possibility of making a rapid castling. Because if you move the left gold first, and if white goes for rapid castling, it's a problem for black, right? Because he's gonna just lose one move. So black moves the right gold, and here white goes gold to 3b, abandons his possibility of making rapid castling. Well, he can do that because if now black goes for rapid castling like this, white will definitely make a rapid attack like this, for instance. Not a very good position for black. And the reason black didn't move the left gold at this position is black can't make the same rapid attack because of this pawn, so white can easily go for rapid castling. So anyway, after white go to 3b, now black gives up the rapid castling, and they both moves the king, and pawn to 7d, and black will play gold to 6g. Well, black shouldn't move the silver yet to 7g. The reason he wants to keep the silver on 6h is because if the silver goes to 7g, now white can choose this strategy called Yagura central rook, in which he goes like this and move the rook to 5b. And in this situation, it would be better for black if his silver was rather here as opposed to 7g. And well, you know, when we go on with the primary line of Yagura, it is believed that primary Yagura opening is a bit in favor for black, because he can always lead the initiative and marks a winning percentage of a few percent above 50. So in Yagura opening, white is always looking for his chance to make a rapid attack, such as this Yagura central rook, for example. Alright, so that's the reason why at this position black should play gold to 6g, keeping the silver on 6h, and then white goes gold to 5b, giving up his option of central rook. So now black can move the silver to 7g, white moves the silver to 3c, black pulls back the bishop, and white pulls back 2, and pawn to 3f, a very important move, giving the developing way to the silver and the knight, and white pawn to 4d, and it's the 24th move. So this position is the basic position of Yagura strategy, so try to remember this position and all the 24 moves you've seen. And after this position, we'll go into many difficult Yagura strategies. Black's options are developing the silver, which is more than 70% of the games, and also developing the knight is possible, or he can just move the bishop and prepare for castling. So that's all for this lesson, and see you next time.